Solo One Media. Subscribe.
You are all welcome to King Solo One Media. On today's history segment we take you through the Portugal rich historical journey. My name is King Solo. You can call me King to the Solo. Please subscribe the channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all be ansa.k.solomon. Thank you. Portugal's historical journey is a captivating narrative that spans epochs, shaped by a tapestry of events, cultures, and aspirations. This journey is a story of how a region evolved into a distinct nation, leaving an indelible mark on the world's historical map. Portugal has a land area of approximately 92,090 square kilometers, 35,560 square miles. It is situated on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe and shares its borders with only one country, Spain. The entire eastern and northern borders of Portugal are adjacent to Spain. The rest of Portugal is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west and south, allowing for a long and picturesque coastline. The border between Portugal and Spain is characterized by a mix of natural landscapes, including rivers, mountains, and plains. In the ancient tapestry of Portugal, the threads of civilization were woven by early inhabitants, leaving traces of their lives in prehistoric settlements. The arrival of the Romans added rich hues to this fabric, introducing governance, infrastructure, and cultural elements that still influence the nation today. As time advanced, the Moors added intricate patterns to this tapestry. Their influence brought a fusion of architectural marvels and intellectual exchange, imprinting the landscape with minarets and ideas that shaped the nation's identity. Within this evolving canvas, Portugal emerged as an independent entity, a process not without its challenges. The persistent thread of struggle ran through the Declaration of Independence by Count Afonso Henriques, heralding a new chapter in the story. Then came the Age of Exploration, an era that painted Portugal's narrative with bold strokes of maritime courage. Portuguese navigators embarked on perilous journeys, discovering new lands and igniting an unprecedented wave of globalization. The threads of their explorations reached far corners, establishing trade routes and connections that forever altered the world's course. With this newfound global influence, Portugal wove itself into the fabric of colonialism. The nation's explorers established far-reaching colonies, interweaving cultures and traditions from Africa to Asia, leaving a legacy that would shape the destinies of these lands. But even a vibrant tapestry has its moments of shadow. Portugal's history also features chapters of foreign rule and challenges. The thread of resilience ran through the country's struggle against Spanish dominion, culminating in the triumphant restoration of independence under the House of Braganza. Yet, the path of history is not always smooth. Portugal encountered economic turmoil, natural disasters, and changing political landscapes. The 20th century brought a transformational shift as the nation yearned for democracy. The Carnation Revolution of 1974 painted a hopeful stroke on the canvas, ending dictatorship and ushering in an era of political change. Today, Portugal stands as a woven masterpiece, a nation that has skillfully intertwined its historical journey with modern aspirations. The historical tapestry is visible in the preserved architecture, the echoes of exploration, and the deep cultural roots that color Portuguese society. These leaders have left their mark on Portugal's history, each contributing to the nation's development, culture, and identity in distinct ways. Here are a few notable leaders from Portugal's history. Afonso Henriques. He was the first king of Portugal, reigning from 1139 to 1185. Afonso I played a pivotal role in the foundation of the nation and its struggle for independence from the Kingdom of Leon. Henry the Navigator, Infante Dom Henrique. Although not a monarch, Henry was a prominent figure during the Age of Exploration in the 15th century. He sponsored many voyages of discovery and helped establish Portugal as a leading maritime power. Vasco da Gama, an esteemed explorer, Vasco da Gama commanded the first maritime route from Europe to India in 1498. His voyage played a significant role in establishing Portuguese trade routes and influence in the Indian Ocean. Sebastian I, also known as Sebastian the Desired, he ruled Portugal from 1557 to 1578. His short reign was marked by his youthful ambitions and a disastrous military campaign in Morocco that resulted in his death. Marquis of Pombal, Sebastião José de Carvalho e Melo. He was a key figure in the 18th century, serving as prime minister under King Joseph I. Marquis of Pombal implemented reforms and modernization efforts, particularly after the Lisbon earthquake of 1755. John VI ruled Portugal from 1816 to 1826, initially as regent due to his mother's mental illness. He faced challenges such as Napoleon's invasion and the transfer of the court to Brazil. Antonio de Oliveira Salazar, a dominant figure in the 20th century, Salazar held the position of prime minister from 1932 to 1968. He established the Estado Novo authoritarian regime, focusing on economic and political stability. Mário Soares, an instrumental figure in the transition to democracy, Mário Soares was the Prime Minister of Portugal twice in the 1970s and 1980s. He later became the country's first civilian president after the Carnation Revolution. Aníbal Cavaco Silva, he served as Prime Minister of Portugal from 1985 to 1995 and later as President from 2006 to 2016. Cavaco Silva played a role in modernizing Portugal's economy and overseeing its entry into the Eurozone. Portugal's landscapes are as diverse as they are breathtaking, encompassing a wide range of geographical features that have played a significant role in shaping the nation's history, culture, and way of life. Here are some of the prominent landscapes found in Portugal. Coastal beauty. Portugal boasts a stunning coastline that stretches for over 800 kilometers along the Atlantic Ocean. From the rugged cliffs of the Algarve in the south to the picturesque beaches of the Silver Coast in the west, the coastline is characterized by dramatic rock formations, sandy coves, and charming fishing villages. Lush greenery. The northern region of Portugal, particularly the Minho and Douro Valley areas, is known for its lush green landscapes. The Douro Valley is renowned for its terraced vineyards and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Mountain majesty. The country is home to several mountain ranges, including the Serra da Estrela in central Portugal, which is the highest point in the country. These mountains offer picturesque landscapes, alpine meadows, and opportunities for outdoor activities. Historic cities and towns. Portugal's urban landscapes are filled with history and architectural beauty. Lisbon, the capital city, is known for its hilly streets, historic neighborhoods, and scenic viewpoints. Porto, located in the north, is famous for its charming old town, historic bridges, and the Douro River. Countryside and villages. Inland Portugal is characterized by rolling hills, olive groves, cork oak forests, and traditional villages. The Alentejo region is known for its vast plains and picturesque landscapes that have inspired artists and writers. Golden plains and vineyards. The Alentejo region is also home to golden plains that stretch as far as the eye can see. This area is known for its wine production and olive cultivation, contributing to its unique rural landscapes. Islands of Azores and Madeira. Portugal is also composed of several islands, the most notable being the Azores and Madeira archipelagos. These islands offer stunning landscapes of volcanic formations, lush vegetation, and unique biodiversity. Natural reserves and parks. Portugal is committed to preserving its natural beauty, and numerous natural reserves and parks are scattered across the country. These areas showcase diverse landscapes, from coastal dunes to mountainous terrains. The mosaic of landscapes in Portugal reflects the country's rich history, cultural heritage, and connection with nature. Portugal is renowned for its rich culinary heritage, offering a variety of delicious dishes that reflect the country's history, culture, and coastal location. Here are some of the best and most iconic foods you can enjoy in Portugal. Pastéis de nata, also known as Portuguese custard tarts, these are a must-try pastry. They consist of a crispy, flaky pastry shell filled with a creamy custard, often enjoyed with a sprinkle of cinnamon and powdered sugar. Francesinha, hailing from Porto, this sandwich is a hearty delight. It typically contains layers of cured meats, steak, and sausage, all covered with melted cheese and a rich tomato and beer sauce. Sardinhas assadas, grilled sardines are a summertime favorite in Portugal, especially during festivals like Santo Antonio. They are typically seasoned with coarse salt and cooked over open flames. Caldo verde, a comforting green soup, caldo verde is made with potatoes, kale, and sausage. It's a simple yet flavorful dish enjoyed across the country. Arroz de marisco, this seafood rice dish is a seafood lover's dream. It features a flavorful mix of rice, shrimp, clams, mussels, and sometimes crab or lobster. Cozido à portuguesa, a hearty meat stew. Cozido à portuguesa is a flavorful medley of various meats, pork, beef, sausages, and vegetables, often accompanied by rice or potatoes. Amihoas à bulhopado, these garlic and cilantro-infused clams are a popular appetizer along the coastal regions of Portugal. Cataplana, both a dish and the special copper pot it's cooked in. Cataplana is a seafood and shellfish stew, often including onions, peppers, and tomatoes. Churrasco assado, Portuguese chorizo sausage is often grilled or roasted, releasing its smoky and spicy flavors. It's commonly served as an appetizer or part of a larger meal. Polvo a lagarero, this dish features tender octopus that's boiled and then roasted with olive oil, garlic, and herbs. It's typically served with golden brown potatoes. Acorda is a traditional Portuguese bread soup, often made with garlic, coriander, olive oil, and poached eggs. Alheira, a type of sausage, alheira is unique in that it's usually made from poultry and bread instead of pork. It has a rich, smoky flavor and is often enjoyed grilled. These are just a few examples of the delectable dishes that Portugal has to offer. The country's cuisine is known for its use of fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and a mix of Mediterranean and Atlantic influences. Thank you for watching. Stay in the loop and never miss an upload by subscribing and ringing the notification bell.